And we're live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. The Game Awards came tonight. So what you gonna do? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step brothers and sisters, your third, fourth, fifth cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your grandparents, your grandkids, your great grandparents, and your great grandchildren. Your whole family reunions in the building. I got the whole entire Xbox Live community up in here, from your neighborhoods to your backwoods, to your streets, to your hoods, to your blocks, to the gravel pits, to the farms, to the small towns, to your major live convention centers, to your states, your counties, your country, and your nations, to the very last continent. You could have been anywhere in the world, anywhere. And when I say that, I mean you could have been anywhere in the world. But you, tonight, you, the mighty, mighty listener, the mighty, mighty viewer who makes Di-RRec gaming what it is, you could have been anywhere in the world. But you decided to come out here tonight and get busy in these streets with me, the new legal, and my comrade over here, the general. Tonight, we gonna give you the business. What an exciting night to be an Xbox fan. What an exciting night to represent real next generational gaming. What's up, chat room? What's up, Dirt? What's up, Shizno Elite? What's up, Jay Dizzle? What's up, Juan Castillo? Man, all them names sound gangster up in here. We up in here. I got the magnificent Rogue Enigma 17.
Whoop, whoop. I'm late, but I'm here.
I'm glad I got my man, the general, in the building. And I got so much news to say that, let me bring my mic over here. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get it. Let me get clearer for y'all. Yeah, I got so much to say that, you know, first I just want to say this. First, let's get all the knick-knack, patty-whack, give a dog a bone stuff on out the way. All right, we're gonna do this right. Let's be nice tonight.
No, you're gonna be nice.
we gonna get busy, but I'm gonna start this off with the knick-knack, patty-whack stuff. So let's do this. This is for the Game Awards, but let's keep it real. Shout outs to all the devs. Shout outs to everybody that's worked on video games throughout this pandemic. Shout outs to the continual hard work of inspiring, creators all around. Whether you're a AAA video game creator or indie, shout outs to you and your teams, the sacrifices y'all go through, and to bring us games that we enjoy and we like to prefer on our platform. With that, I want to say that even within all of that, the Game Awards was very predictable. We knew it, and I don't want to really elaborate on it too much, but it was already prophesied. We already knew. And if you're a PlayStation fan tonight, you really didn't get anything. You didn't get anything. If you was a Nintendo fan tonight, you really didn't get anything. I mean, Smash Brothers again. Throw another character in there. Smash Brothers. You got a new Super Mario Brothers. Oh, Bowser goes crazy. Like, yo, Bowser's a crazy character. I mean, listen, it's all good. It's all good. And like I said, I clap for everybody. But y'all know that there's just this one gaming community that just, I mean, for the love of mercy, right? It just doesn't get the respect. And we all know that community is the mighty Xbox community. It is what it is. We are what we are. We do what we do. And I'm not in by any way going to, destroy what we do. I think we are one of the best. We are the best gaming community on a console brand that I've seen in the last 20 years.
Yes,
We're
sir.
very innovative. We've come through so many levels, and we're looking beautiful out here. To the Xbox community out here, you're looking beautiful. To the chat, you're looking beautiful. To my panel, you're looking beautiful. And as they're being patient with me, they're being very patient with me because I'm long-winded on this one. It's to my surprise, and really it's not, but it's to my surprise that and this is my opinion. Listen, and then you can think what you want to think. Oh, the reason New Legal is saying this because he's an Xbox fan. I mean, part of that is true, but then part of that part of that is true, and then part of that is just common sense because I actually watched the show, and I don't really get into my feelings with this stuff because it's video games. Because, like I've been saying, Xbox don't need no hype. It's been doing what it's been doing because it's a brand that's part of one of the mightiest companies in the world. So it doesn't really need hype. It doesn't need the Game Awards to validate its greatness when it's getting real awards. I mean, if you haven't stopped to look at the real awards that Xbox gets, it's almost comical that you would even think that Microsoft would really be emotional distraught over the Game Awards when we all know that it's a hijack for PlayStation. The host is a PlayStation fan. The type of games that he puts out for nominations is hilarious. I mean, look, and like I said, this is all opinionated, but you know,
even his guest, that Jeff guy or Jerif, whatever, I forgot his name. I forgot what his name was. The one that was over at Europe even said it's like, you know how you love the word exclusive.
Facts. It's all there. Listen, and we know this, like, and then the whole world knows it. Like you said, look, it's a PlayStation hijack Game Awards. If you're a PlayStation fan, there you go. And if I had some flowers, I would hand it to you. You got the most boringest, most predictable award show on the planet. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, that Game Awards show was boring if it wasn't for those Xbox games. If it wasn't for those Xbox games, the Game Awards show would have been just flat out boring based on evidence. See, we base this on evidence. To the fact that no one was confused. No one was surprised at what was happening with everything outside of Xbox. Nobody was excited. Everybody kind of knew what was going to happen. Everybody knew it. And
let me guess who won Game of the Year. Let me guess, because I didn't watch that last part.
Facts.
You already knew.
You want to know what the funny part is, people?
Last of Us 2?
Of course.
Yeah.
The funny part is I'm tired of all the emotional distraught. We're playing video games, people. We're not playing Hollywood cinema or Blockbuster or Circuit City. We're not playing CDs in our cars. We turn up our boombox systems and stereo surround sound systems, and we're banging it out there in the hoods. That's not what we play. We're playing video games. You know, when on the Game Awards show, when it was celebrating Mario at 35, that's what I'm talking about. Mario done lasted 35 years. On top of my homeboy Pac-Man, who's lasted 40 years. And look, I know everybody, well, I wouldn't say everybody, but I would say one guy on the panel, the mighty general, he doesn't cut me slack with the Master Chief, but I always try to remind him, take it easy on him because he's something magical.
I ain't taking easy on Master Chief.
Master
you know
Chief,
how I feel.
Geno's gonna be
Let me
playing
say this. Let me say
Fortnite.
I want them to open the universe. I said my piece.
You know he's gonna be playing Fortnite with Master Chief.
Let me
No,
say
I'm not.
I am.
No, I'm
I'm
not.
not even gonna lie. I am.
The only way I'm playing Fortnite is if I play with Rogue. That's it. So other than that, ain't happening.
let me say this. Master Chief is on his way of being 20 years old. 20 years old next year.
He's still young.
I'm excited for Halo Infinite.
Now,
I'm very excited for that.
For some character to last that long and beyond is remarkable.
That's not Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, Mario's lasted 35 years. You're right. It's more. Nintendo done more. Their characters have lasted for lifetimes, man. Life sentences. You go to prison for 25 years, you come back out, and you're like, the one thing that's still happening is Mario. You're coming out with Nintendo. You know, you done served a 25 to life term. You come out, Mario's still around. Pac-Man's still around. You may not have saw Master Chief, but he's right there in another 5 more years because we know Halo Infinite is a 10-year gig. So that means
Master Chief is ready to punch his card and go to Club Med and have a drink on the beach.
Very much could do that, but he will hit the mighty 20-year mark. And when
which is fantastic.
Right.
Which is fantastic.
He's already in the Guinness Books of World Records and he's already in the Hall of Fame. So he doesn't have to prove. John 117 has nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. Master Chief now is here for the fun. This is what I want to talk about. With Master Chief being on Fortnite, you heard what the guy said. That's iconic.
It is.
Can you imagine what that's going to do? Can you imagine being Fortnite, right? Being in this generation with these young kids. That's their Pac-Man. When they get older and they get up into our age, Fortnite's going to be that game. That's that game they remember, right? Now imagine this, because I know I'm a little off topic, but imagine this. It's going to be good tonight. Kratos is no Master Chief. So he's not. Kratos was just thrown in there for the excitement hype for Sony. That's it. They don't have nobody.
But he don't fit Fortnite. He don't fit.
He doesn't.
He's doing these corny, lame, crazy dances. Like he got a connection with his girl. Come on, man.
Look, man. Look.
That's not Kratos.
Master Chief
don't dance. He don't boogie. He don't do that.
No. Master Chief going on Fortnite opens the door for Sonic, for Pac-Man. Can you imagine Pac-Man with a pistol? Think about it. That changes the game. Pac-Man running around with a semi.
I would play like Pac-Man.
I will be Pac-Man all day, Tech. I will go buy me a Pac-Man shirt. I will broadcast it, stream it, whatever. I'm Pac-Man with the pistol, sniper rifle, and the scar. And I'm getting busy, bro. I am getting busy.
That's not Pac-Man.
I wonder if they're going to put the warthog in it.
Yo, if Pac-Man gets a pistol in his hand and gets into Fortnite, that's groundbreaking for me. Listen, that's my opinion. Groundbreaking to me is not transvestites. Groundbreaking to me is not gay characters. Groundbreaking to me is not transgender characters.
You better be careful. You about to lose your show. We about to get canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, you better be careful, man.
Gaming to me is not sizing your penis on the screen.
Watch out, man. You better be careful.
Hey, new legal. I was going off on Sean Riley showing all that from whatchamacallit, Cyberpunk, yo. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see all that.
Social media. Look, man, listen. What's iconic? Look, I don't even look, man. Even graphical sexual scenes don't listen. That's not innovative to me. That's nothing. That's not taking gaming somewhere. Oh, look.
Yeah.
You know, we're making love on a video game. It's innovative. No, it's not.
But man, you got to understand, for some people, this is an oh my god moment. And I don't understand why.
Because they can't talk to real girls. And I said it before in the show.
Look, man, I'm gonna say this right now. You want something innovative? You want something that's gonna push gaming forward? Put a pistol in Pac-Man's hand. Put a pistol in his hand. Put a pistol in his hand and have Pac-Man rolling around with a semi-automatic AR-15. You changing the game. You know what? Put him on Fortnite.
Not only can Pac-Man eat you, he will gun you down.
Yeah.
In cold blood right here. No shame.
Facts. Facts. Eating you. You feel what I'm saying? He's eating you. Facts.
God, can you imagine blood on his lip area?
Can you imagine blood on his mouth? Waka, waka, waka. I mean, waka.
That don't sound like Pac-Man no more. That sound like brute force.
And look,
that's his angry waka.
You're changing the game because, like General said, that's not Pac-Man, and he's exactly right. So if you do something like that, you're changing the game. Look, man. Gaming is all about creativity, right? But it's clear, it's easy to understand that some people push agendas. I've never been about agendas. I don't care what it is. I'm not about agenda. Listen, this is how I was able to predict Miles Morales. And the general, I know I keep bringing this up, but it's 100% facts and truth when I predicted this over a year and a half ago. Because I already saw the narrative. Listen, black characters, nobody was sweating black characters until what? Until we all knew the black.
Hey, he's my people. He's Hispanic.
Hey, man, he's a brother. What you talking about?
Oh, he's half.
He's a brother mixed with Hispanic. Get it right.
There hasn't been a doper,
but he speaks Spanish.
Character
overtakes the brother part.
Year 3. When they killed Dom off, that was it. That was it. That the homie on what is it? What's the game called? It's Cause.
You talking about San Andreas?
No. What's it called? Y'all help me out.
Just
it's
Cause.
A Mexican game. Just Cause. That's right.
Yeah, he's Spanish.
Rico Rodriguez.
He's
right.
Spanish.
Rico Rodriguez. He can't get past Dom. Dom is dead. And Dom's still the king. He's the king of the Latino culture, bro. Bottom line. Period.
Just Cosmo.
Just
Hispanic Latino community. Dom is king.
Yeah.
Period. There hasn't been another prolific character like Dom. Period. And he's dead. And he still be outdoing him. And he's dead. But
my favorite black character is definitely CJ from San Andreas, because I feel like that was the first character that kind of portrayed and also it portrayed how a real black man would act in these situations.
No,
so yeah.
For real. No, but look. Okay, look, General. You saying that, what makes San Andreas so unique and so visible is because there was no black hype when San Andreas came out. It was a West Coast thing. And what they were doing, because everybody knows that San Andreas has that multicultural effect. So it had that, at first it had that old 80s theme music what is it, Grand Theft Auto 3, the 80s, and then it went to Miami Vice setting with the
my favorite game of all time. You talking about Vice City and Tommy? Yeah.
And then they went hip hop, and when they went West Coast, we already know what the business was gonna be.
New legal. Samuel Jackson was in the game. It don't get no better than that, man.
The game was in the game. I think Ice Cube was in the game. Come on.
Yeah. Phase on Love. He was
there was no black hype. We didn't. There was nothing out there. But when the Black Panther was coming out, oh no, we got to bring out Luke Cage. Luke Cage. Y'all bringing out Luke Cage now? They don't know nothing about Luke Cage. They don't know nothing about Luke Cage. They don't know nothing about Power Man. See, his name is Power Man, but it was Luke Cage.
Yeah,
that's Power Man. Yo, he had the Jerry curl with the headband on. Yo, Luke Cage was wearing a headband before Cliff Robinson of the Portland Trail Blazers. He put the headband first. Luke Cage, give it up for him. Then you put out the Black Panther. He goes and sells worldwide nutso. And what did I say? What did I say, General? I said, General, when I saw that Spideyverse, and I did go to the movies to see it, I did. So all y'all that think I'm
Spider-Verse?
anti-Sony, I'm not anti-Sony. There are good things about it.
No, that was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Spider-Verse was dope, man.
No, that was good. And let me tell you something. Good. I went in thinking it was going to be a terrible movie.
I didn't.
Right. I went in thinking it was a terrible movie, but my son wanted to watch it. I'm like, all right, let's go watch Spider-Man. All right. I was blown away.
Facts.
After I left.
Now, Tech, why is it that we can, okay, this is what I'm going to say. What made the Black Panther so great? I'm going to tell you why. As a black man.
Because there were like 1,000 black people in it.
You're getting real close. Tech, you're getting real close. It wasn't just that. But damn, the Black Panther was all black.
90% cast black. First time ever.
That was the big deal.
Oh, you mean not a half breed or anything?
Nope.
There you go. It was always easy. Look, Luke Cage was all black. But you saw what happened to him. He couldn't survive because people couldn't relate to an all black dude. What helped the Black Panther was Stan Lee's genius. He knew he was going to be passing away. You read his documentary. He said it when he created the Black Panther. He says today's generation will not appreciate the Black Panther in his generation. He said it'll be the next generation that finds my secret in this character. And what it was, because he was not just a humanitarian, but he was a civil rights person. Stan Lee was a humanitarian, bro. He was a philanthropist. You know what I'm saying? He cared about people. Yup. Hey, I don't really use that word a lot, but I was shocked that it even came out of my mouth. It's one of those words like what you call it? Discombobulated. Nobody ever says that. You know what I'm saying?
Or so how many checks could a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could? Yeah.
Facts. When you hear those type of words, you're like, wow. You know what I'm saying? But he said something that really resonated when I was watching his documentary, and he was saying that he wanted to make a character that was within the civil rights movement at that time. So he knew that nobody was really going to focus on his vision because it was real things happening. But he wanted to show black people that you're more than what people think of you. You can be intelligent. You can be wealthy. You can be, and when you're wealthy, you can be givers. See, the Black Panther, the vibranium made him the most, and you want to know something? This is facts. He's the richest comic book character out of all universes.
And don't forget, Captain America's shield is made of vibranium.
He made him richer than Tony Stark's. He made him richer than Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark's money together just makes his financial statement. When without vibranium alone, he's like $500 billion worth. He's $500 billion. So imagine with the vibranium, he's beyond that. That's why this dude and the Black Panther he had diplomat immunity in the world. Nobody does that. Like, there's not one human right now that has diplomatic immunity. There's only one person that had it, that had it with so much significant value, and that was Muhammad Ali. There wasn't a place Muhammad Ali just couldn't go. He could go anywhere. Yeah. That's what made him great. It wasn't the fact that he was a boxer. He was a people's champ. See, and that's what made the Black Panther great. He became the people's champ, but there was a message in that movie that resonated to black people. And if you're a minority, it resonated, and that was the key. And when you picked it up, it empowered you. The Black Panther movie empowered you. Now watch this. Sony took that, and I told the general, Sony's next Spider-Man game is going to be Miles Morales. Why? Because they're going to ride the coattails off of this black man success. It's the black man agenda now. So it's cool to be black. So we're going to make a black Spider-Man. He was like, nah, man, I don't see it. 1 year later, boop, DLC, Miles Morales. It's just too easy. And then it's easy to make a multicultural. But I will give Tech his props. I will give my Latino people his props because
you Latino.
His mother was Cuban, right?
Nah, man, I'm white.
Shut up, Tech. Like
Shut up, Tech. Wasn't his mother Cuban? She was Cuban.
Puerto Rican or something.
Puerto Rican. No, she was Puerto Rican. That's right. And with her being Puerto Rican, she's indigenous and she's African. And then his daddy is what? Black American.
Yeah.
So you got two massive cultures there.
And a cop.
And then he was a cop. And he was a good cop. In a time where we was going through all this nonsense. Now, I like that about Sony. And then I like the fact that how they painted his uncle, and his dad's brother. He was a victim of not escaping that underground life, and he was hustling. And that's true. We know people like that, and we know them in the hood. They're good people when you see them, but you just don't know what their mindsets are. You find out later, man, he got caught by the police and he was smuggling. You was like, wait a minute, I be talking to this dude every day. That's real. That's real. So when I started seeing stuff like that in the movie, I was like, man, somebody really in the culture really had an impact with this movie, was really trying to put some emphasis on things if you paid attention to it. And that's what made me appreciate that cartoon more than anything. It has some true aspects.
Legal. Are you saying that Xbox fans and Xbox are refugees in this land of biasness and oppression, that they won't give us our respect as far as being top gamers, and we were the only ones to show true next-gen games tonight? Are you saying that we as a people from 360 to the OG Xbox to the first Halo Combat Evolved to Jade Empire to all these great things, Gears of War, the first one with HD gaming, are you saying that my Xbox family, we are refugees crossing the rivers, crossing the deserts? We are the children of Israel. We've been persecuted by Sony and Nintendo, and they still don't give us our respect. Is that what you're saying?
And we have a humble leader, bro, and we have a humble marketer, and we got humbleness over here. So when you saw that again, when we saw it again, this time you can't laugh at Microsoft no more, because you saw something tonight that was hella good. You saw something tonight that blew your mind away. You actually saw something tonight that was next generational. And guess what? If you was Nintendo and you was Sony, it wasn't coming out of y'all's camp. Today on the Game Awards, the best looking video games, that, see what I'm saying? Ain't that funny? Didn't get an award because it didn't have to. But if there was an award,
Microsoft Flight Simulator,
for the best looking next generational games, Microsoft would have came out with a suite.
They also got Tell Me Why. Tell Me Why.
Yeah, Tell Me Why. So they got two.
Yeah, you know what? It was agenda night, man. It was a beautiful agenda night, and like I said, it's all good. Like I don't look. I played the game.
Illegal. Can I say what I feel? Can I say what I feel?
You say it, man. Say it.
Okay. So I think it's a pathetic,
facts,
lame, real corny that this game didn't get the sales that it needed to get. It wasn't received well. It was the ending and all that was blown early. The leak, all that was blown early. And the fact that you basically rolled out the red carpet with some knee pads, and you actually gave a lot of B jobs to this game tonight, like no other game was made. Okay, it was a roll carpet B job for Last of Us 2, and it was a complete joke by Jeff Keighley, and it was just absolutely pathetic, and it was really lame. Because
you know what, General, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even care.
No, bro. I do. No, I do. You know why I do? You know why I do?
But you want to know why I do? Because every year we get this, General.
But listen, hear me out.
But hear me out. Start laughing at this stuff. It's
right. But hear me out. But hear me out. Just hear me out, right? Ori and the Will of Wisp was a masterpiece. I don't think nobody could disagree with that.
Facts.
Okay. And what I don't like what they do with Microsoft games, they do the little BS like, oh, they'll put Forza Horizon 4 best racing and sports game. Right?
I know what you're saying, General. It's like they think
that's all they'll put Ori. They'll put Ori. To me, you put Among Us over Ori, and you put this new game called Hades. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure they're great games. One day I'll play them when they come to Game Pass, whatever. My thing is, I think Phil feels the same way. Microsoft does great work, but I think it just gets overshadowed. And you said the key word, agendas, and that's what Last of Us 2 was. It was a game that broke all the rules. It broke all the rules to a video game. It broke all the rules of storytelling, and it pushed religious, homosexual, backstabbing, betrayal, family, all type of agendas. And my thing is, as a gamer, right? This is what gets Game of the Year. This is what, because what happens is, this is a copycat business. People don't understand that. This is a copycat business. So it's like, what I seen tonight was just pathetic. And when I'm saying this in my little soliloquy, you did this to help this game get more notoriety and get more sales. Period. That's just all I had to say.
Right. No, I agree with you. And listen,
like, but any game dead already.
Right. Like I've been saying.
It's more. You're gonna have Last of Us 2, the Game of Year edition, probably the PS5 upgrade. Like it's all politics. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I don't need glasses to see the BS that's going on here. I know Phil see it. I know Aaron see it. I know Maddie B see it. Like it's crazy.
Right. And you know what? That's where it's funny to me at. Because look, that's not, and here's the thing, man. You got to know the hearts. Right now, Sony fans are just taking what they can, man. Yeah. They really want better, but they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, man. They don't really know what to do. Every day, man, we see somebody complain about their console bricking. It's not a good time. It's just not a good time, right?
Yeah.
And I said, man, when Microsoft dropped that Perfect Dark, I'm telling y'all right now.
See, I missed that one.
Oh, you missed it?
Yeah, I missed that part.
Oh, bro, you gotta watch it.
I didn't realize they started so early.
Right.
They did. I was at work trying to keep up, and I was like, you know what, forget it.
I feel you.
Oh, I'm sorry. They had the corny girl who can't say Ghost of Tsushima correctly, her whack dress, basically for another 20 minutes, giving cheesy awards out before you get to
Don't get me started on that dress she had on, because I'm like, first of all, this type of dress, you need to have more than a half A cup.
Right. It was just.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said for that dress she had on, the way that it's cut at the top, you need to have more than half an A cup. Okay, you need to have a little bit more. But that dress just did not work for her body style. I'm like, I don't know who dressed you, but you need to find somebody else because that wasn't it.
She looked like a character from The Sims.
Jeff Keighley dressed her.
Yeah.
They could have made her look better in a totally different dress because that one wasn't it.
Look, man, at the end of the day,
well, no one could look more prettier than Jeff Keighley.
It's sad. It's sad when Perfect Dark is the talk of the town. And this is what I'm talking about.
I'm watching it right now.
Microsoft did it again. Exactly. Yep. Dirt, exactly. Everybody in the chat room. Exactly.
It looks amazing.
You're not even talking about the Game Awards. You're talking about Perfect Dark. So what happens is this. They understand, Microsoft understands where the real issues are. The real issues are, Halo ain't gonna have those real. And look, I already won that, right? I knew it. That's why I did what I did on Twitter. I just wanted to bait people. Come on into this little trap right here, because you gotta understand something. I can tell when people do their research and when they don't. I'm so glad that Flight Simulator got shown and it got told the way it was supposed to get told. There's a reason why you saw that powered by Azure. There's a reason why. Because
they showed it on Series X, yo. They showed it on Series X. It looked great. Graphics,
open world ability with detail was coming from that Azure. It ain't coming from hardware. It's coming from software. And you guys are gonna learn. You guys are gonna learn. And another beautiful thing. When they put that Cyberpunk ride up in that Forza Horizon.
Oh yeah, I gotta download that tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Yeah.
Beautiful,
that car is so badass.
I just saw
that car is so badass. Yeah.
So I can tell you right now, and I'm sure I'm gonna get lit up for this, but I never got into the first one on the 360.
It's okay, bro.
I think
matter of fact, you can forget all that and just play this new one. It's a reboot. It's all good.
So I think I tried it. And somewhere I think I just didn't get it. Right.
Yeah.
So I just kind of moved on to something else.
No, you'll get this one. They rebooting the whole universe. Yeah.
Yakuza 3 through 6 Game Pass. Enough said. Let's move on.
Dude, I thought there was only
they coming to Game Pass
and like a dragon.
I wanted to catch the general.
Thank you.
He wasn't paying attention. Hyperfame. Let's give it back to Hyperfame real quick. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know there was that many Yakuzas.
I didn't either.
It's 6. Yeah.
I didn't either. I don't care. It's coming to Game Pass.
Yep. And by the way, speaking of Game Pass, man, Microsoft dropped a lot of games in a couple of days. This is insane.
Yeah, Greedfall,
Assetto Corsa, Super Mind Control Delete,
Ukulele.
You got a lot of stuff.
I mean, in the last couple of days, it was more game. Yo, Game Pass is untouchable, yo. If you don't got Game Pass,
Call of the Sea just landed there.
Straight up.
Facts. Right. Game Pass. Y'all remember in the beginning, right? When we got Game Pass. Listen, man, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
I didn't like it at first.
About it. It had all those little, and look, this is not a shot, but it had all them little indie games, and I was just like, man, I don't know.
It's indie games, man.
Look, but I'm just like, when you're playing, I'm not playing indie games, and then I get Game Pass, and I'm looking for some at least AA games that stand out to me. Now, Plague of Innocence was a good reason why I got it. Excellent game.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Excellent game. Yeah, that game was a masterpiece, bro. They need to buy that company, Sober. They need to buy them, like, for real.
That company's very good. With the resources
I think it took off more when they announced that exclusive is day one.
Yeah.
Listen.
Once they said that, people jumped on. Yeah.
Ark Survival. Vin Diesel.
It's called Ark 2, right? Ark 2. That's what it's called.
Mr. Groot himself. Xbox. Cyberpunk, the car, Forza Horizon 4, ours. Perfect Dark Zero, ours. What was the other one? If you even got
Warhammer Dark Side looked nuts.
Yeah, Warhammer.
Yeah. The hood looked good. Any third-party game was just free advertisement for the Xbox Series X. That makes it sad. I saw the new Call of Duty expansion. I saw that. Nice DLC or whatever it is.
I'm tired of Call of Duty. I probably get shot for it, but I'm tired of Call of Duty, man.
You're gonna keep being tired. You're just gonna keep being tired.
I'm tired of shooting guns and paint by numbers. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
Right.
I'm more of a Battlefield guy.
I have met my foot at the dotted line with that game. It's just gonna keep coming, bro. Just get over it.
I'm not mad. It's just me personally as a gamer. It's like, yo, I didn't beat every Call of Duty, and it's like
you sound a little mad.
Like, bro, you gonna keep feeding me the same cheeseburger?
Yes, we are.
You gonna except change the buns? You might give me a little more onions. You might give me some barbecue sauce.
No,
Stop being so mad.
But he's right. I mean, that's Call of Duty, man. And I'm perfectly fine with it. This is why I respect Battlefield.
Dude, I love Battlefield. I'm a Battlefield guy.
Real one.
Give me some tanks. Give me some jeeps, motorcycles, planes,
Battlefield
choppers.
is mad realistic. Call of Duty is arcade.
Stationary guns.
Battlefield is more realistic.
I'm not sleeping on them. I'm just saying where Game Pass is today, I am very impressed. And like I understood its birth pains. I understood its trimesters and its infancy to being a toddler. Now it's a little kid.
New legal. Don't forget to tell them that Perfect Dark gonna be in Game Pass.
Shh, don't say, don't. Come on. Don't
Halo Infinite.
You're saying
it's going to be a Game Pass.
You're gonna have to say it loud for the people in the front.
That Perfect Dark you saw on that typical game show is going to be in Game Pass. Halo Infinite, Game Pass. Those games, bro. Let me not forget Forza Horizon 5, people. Game Pass. On top of that, Game Pass keep dropping more games. Got enough first party titles.
What was that? What was that one, bro? Hold on. It was Back for Blood, bro.
Oh yeah, Back for Blood. That's a third party game. Yeah.
Right, but that's got Xbox community written all over it because it's a 4-player co-op that you know how we get down. Yeah. It's gonna go bananas, man. Scarlet Nexus, man, was the smackdown, wasn't it?
No, Scarlet looks amazing.
Let me tell you something. I don't play games like that, but I'll be playing that game. That game looks awesome. Yeah, I don't play games like that. That game looks awesome. It looks the story, everything.
What was the one with the woman on the truck? It was what was it? It was the movie, The Evil Dead, right?
Oh yeah, the Evil Dead game. Evil Dead, yeah, that looks.
For some reason, I thought it was Serious Sam.
What about the game done by the former developers of Dead Space?
Callisto
Protocol. A protocol.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Did you see the next gen graphics? Oh my god! And that monster gave me chill when he was up in his face. Oh man, bro.
Yo, what was that one, man? Okay, help me out, y'all. He looked like a ninja cowboy. He was killing you,
my man. It's like a cowboy fighting these zombies. It's like
is it Century Age of Ashes? Is it?
I don't even know what
Marshall. He looked like Marshall Bravestar.
Yeah,
right.
That looked cool. That looked cool though. That game looked good.
I want that game, bro. He looks like Marshall Bravestar 2.0. You know.
But that Crimson Death made by that company in South Korea. Whoa, bro. Whoa. That was Evil West.
That's right. Evil West. Evil West was fire. Yeah.
I see elbow cut, shields get broke, backs get stabbed. I mean, it was just. I need that game. It come out next winter. Oh my gosh, man.
I think my panel say this. I'm very proud of Xbox.
Oh, what about It Takes Two? Oh man, that looked amazing.
Which one?
Am I the only one? All right, forget it.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna have to put me up on game on that one.
It Takes Two, man. The little dolls that were helping each other out. God,
man,
you guys missed that one.
Yeah, look, bro. I know for a fact the only, I don't know how you do it, Nintendo. Nintendo, you amaze me after all these years. I don't know how you do it. Nintendo is the only company I know that walks into an adult room and makes adults turn into kids instantly. Like instantly. You want to know when I turned into kid? When I saw that orchestra, man, wasn't that beautiful, man? That was beautiful for Mario.
It was. Yeah, I mean, it took me back to 85. It definitely did. A bowl of cereal and, my little haircut, sitting in front of my Nintendo and my Ride Robot and Gyrobot. Yeah,
I was riding my bike to Rogue so she could shotgun with me. That's what it had me remembering, man. I had my little bike with my flag up. I had my pegs on. I was like, come on, bro, you riding with me.
But illegal. I got one more Game Pass announcement.
What's up?
Yeah.
December 15th.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're doing after work. I don't know what you're doing before work. But that Gears High Busters, that's a Game Pass.
Is that like a horde mode or what?
From this whole panel, How does Gear Hive Busters look better than Gears 5 and its DLC campaign? That DLC campaign, the story of Scorpio Squad, looks absolutely bonkers, yo. Bonkers.
Is there a Carmine in it?
I don't know, but I know it's all new characters. I believe it takes place. If I'm right, it takes place before Marcus Phoenix and all that. I think it goes back that far.
Oh, before. Okay.
Yeah, it's way before. It's a story of Scorpio Squad. Yeah.
Look, man, you know why I know you're telling the truth on that.
Amazing, bro.
Let me elaborate on how you telling the truth on that. Because I'm gonna be
Game Pass also.
Yeah. When I played Escape, the introduction to Escape on Gears 5, the graphics just looks intense. Like when you come out of the what you call it, I'll be damned, the Snatcher.
Yeah.
And you rip her apart and all that blood be on Keegan, man, and he sets the detonator. It's just on another level, y'all. It's just on another level, man. It's just on another level.
But see,
you're right.
The
Clan is just on another level, man.
But see, this is my thing, illegal, right? And I'm gonna share this with my Xbox family. When you give me graphics and mayhem and action like that, I can't go back to bumping mushrooms and running through a kingdom no more. I always have this saying, and people get mad at me, but I know a lot of people that feel like this. I grew up with Nintendo, but Nintendo won't grow up with me.
Come on, Harper. Come on, man.
And it's real. It's real. When I saw that game show tonight, it just showed me why I don't have a Switch. It just showed me why I don't want to invest in Nintendo, because I feel, and I'm probably going to get crucified for this, I feel they are lazy developers that keep making the same oatmeal, and because they're so great in nostalgia, these big kids turn into 10-year-olds and fall for it all over again. Sorry,
about it,
that's
man.
just how the general feel.
It's easy to make those video games at that low resolution. It's just easy. It ain't nothing to it. And you know, like I said, listen, man.
They took Super Mario World and they added Bowser and made it a new game. Bro. That's it. Nobody else can do that, bro. No.
Remember when the Shy Guys came into play? That was a game changer.
Joe, when they put Bowser into that game, fam.
Yeah.
Game changer. Wow. I'm just sitting
and
here.
And you take Final Fantasy characters,
right,
and you put them in Super Smash Brothers. It's like, yo,
wow.
You might have made a new Super Smash Brothers. Like, come on, man.
That's it. Listen,
you know what? That's how I feel. I'm sure there's people out there that are absolutely excited, and God bless them. But I'm an Xbox kid, man. And Perfect Dark showed me why I'm an Xbox kid. Ooh, she looks sexy with that new cut and that new leather jacket. And do you see that gun with that scope? Oh.
She had that. Her hair was a little bit shorter, but she had the razor cut. You know, her hair was all flared out. I like it,
bro. Yeah, yeah.
Yo. Listen, Christopher Hart. Listen. Shouts to Naughty Dog. Shouts to The Last of Us 2. Shouts to all the storytelling compartments within the soul and essence of Sony's marketing teams and development teams. But you know what, bro? It's more like a farewell show, because there's no more of that, bro. And
there's no more Last
of Us. We pretty much got a whole bunch of Naughty Dog devs over here.
Well, I'm gonna break their hearts right now because I'm the general. There will never be another Last of Us, because they're making a Last of Us HBO series, and they're gonna use all their stories for that. So, yeah, Last of Us 2, that's it. You might get the multiplayer, but you're not getting a Last of Us 3. So I had to drop that news on you.
Uncharted gone, Last of Us 2 gone.
Yeah. There won't be another Uncharted unless they reboot it.
You'll get some more Spider-Man games. You're gonna get Spider-Man games. The next game to bleed out is Horizon Zero Dawn series. You're gonna get a bunch of them, God of Wars, but that's what I'm talking about with you guys.
It's a lot of the same oatmeal. It is a lot of the same oatmeal.
You guys got nothing, and it's not a bash. It's a factual thing that there's no excitement over there. And you
no. We can't say all that because they're getting fist. Did you not see that one?
Yeah, I saw it.
The little rabbit.
You know what, Tech? You're right.
The side scroller.
You're right. You're right. I gotta.
They're getting that one. They're getting seasons.
And legendary bug snacks.
Seasons. Okay, they're getting seasons as well.
Right. You mean season? And more seasoning? Is that what you mean?
Season.
And the black character, man.
Season. Need more seasoning?
Yep.
Season.
That game put me to sleep, bro.
Oh, bro, come on, bro.
Nah, I don't come on, bro.
No, man. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna come in defense of Sony. I think those are some amazing games.
Right.
Okay.
I do too. Season is amazing.
That makes me want to buy a system now.
Look, you're gonna buy a system so you can run around with your bike in the field and catch bugs and take pictures with them big bifocals on your face.
Have you not done that before? Because it is a lot of fun.
Look,
I'd rather play Pitfall. I'd rather play Pitfall with a bad cook habit.
That are like, I'm taking pictures of trees and stuff now. I take different stuff. And look, I'm definitely not riding my bike through no field. Look, man.
She didn't even ride it. She was pushing it.
Only PlayStation.
Maybe she had a flat. Did you think about that?
I didn't have no flat. She was pushing it because she want to look around the environment.
Maybe the chain came off. Okay.
Right. Look, man.
The
All
chain
she did was a little basket in the front, little fruit basket on her bike. I would have understood that. While she out there, she gets hungry. She eats a little apple, banana, whatever.
Yeah.
Grapes.
Grapes.
But you know what's funny? That game is gonna come out and IGN is gonna give it a 9.0. Talk about, oh my gosh, we never played an experience like this.
Oh my gosh.
I feel one with the game. I feel its emotion. The bike is magical like E.T.
Now, General, imagine this, General. You got season. You're in the field, very beautiful. Flowers are blooming.
Right.
The smell. Hold on. The smell of all these fresh flowers, are coming through the controller. Wait for it.
Through the DualSense.
And then you smell it.
Smell the flowers.
You can smell the flowers.
Hold on. Right. Okay.
Hold on.
Innovation, baby.
Hold the horses. I got a classic. I got the classic of the classics of the classic comments. Bill Buster, what's good, bro? Here we go. I like both systems, Xbox and PlayStation 5. Both super fun. You're not a gamer. That's where you messed up, right? Gosh, bro. Why? Why did you mess yourself up on this?
Well, I do own a PlayStation 4
on games over console war crap. Now, first of all,
it ain't console war crap. We're talking about season.
Hold on.
We're talking about the game season. There's a reason why we're getting on season, because it look bland as oatmeal. That's why we say.
Look, man, I don't mind people coming up on the show. I don't mind opinions. I don't mind the comments. But one thing, if you know about the new legal, one thing I just can't stand is somebody that don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I'm offended, sir.
Nobody tonight that said that made a console war comment. First of all, not one person tonight made a console war response.
How many PlayStations have our own new legal? Excuse me? How many PS4s that are our own new legal? Really?
Right.
I had a Vita and I had to sell it because they don't support it anymore.
You gotta understand what a console war is, man. We're not comparing consoles tonight because there's no need to. It's only one generational brand right now.
No. I'm you know what? Gloves off, yo. Sorry, Bill Buster. You about to catch this roundhouse.
Look, man.
Let me hold you back. Let me hold you back, General. Hold on.
Let me hold you back.
Let me hold you back.
Look. Now you listen to me. No.
I'm being serious.
Whenever Xbox has a shining moment, somebody always want to come in and stick their nose in Xbox business. This is an Xbox
General, listen,
podcast.
man. Listen, General. I'm being serious, bro.
Xbox journalists, if you do not like it, then log off.
General, I'm being serious, bro.
I got you, Bill. I'll hold them back a little bit, Bill.
General, chill. I gotta say this. Chill. Everybody chill. Because this direct gaming is real over here. We don't do that. We don't do that pity pat stuff over here. That neutral stuff and all that sadness. We don't do that. You can't even talk. Don't even come talking consoles to me, bro. I got multiple consoles. I don't even want to hear that. Look, there's nothing cool about a company that gets sued by its own customers. There's nothing cool about a company that's got consoles bricking right now. There's nothing cool about a console that's still giving you the same infrastructure performance that has been had for over 15 to 16 years. The PSN is nothing. It's not rejuvenated. It hasn't been upgraded, and it's still running off of old software. There's nothing cool about that. There's nothing cool about you getting hacked.
I think it's running on a Raspberry Pi.
They can't even give you your games back or your gamer tag back. There's nothing cool with you not being able to get your refunds. Sony getting sued over stuff like this. So don't come at me like Sony is the customer service over there sucks. I'm saying all this stuff. It's not to downgrade them. It is what it is. They do it for themselves. So no, I don't have to have a PlayStation in order to be a gamer. Stop lying to people. A gamer, as a matter of fact, a gamer doesn't even have to have a console. A gamer can have his phone. Wake up, bro. We're in 2020. There's plenty of Xbox fans who don't even play on a console. They're using their phones now because Xbox.
And I can tell you right now, my son over there in his room right now playing on my PC. Right, he's playing on Minecraft.
They got a PC.
He's playing on Minecraft over there.
That doesn't make
on the Xbox network. My other son is playing with him on his iPad. I had to sign him in with a Xbox account.
Facts, and also I want to do this. I want to big up because over here we bigging up Xbox. So let me do something. If you don't like Xbox, you may not want to hear this. You know, you may just not want to hear this. Let me find that fabulous news.
Beep 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 beep.
Hold on. Somebody, dog, keep talking. Somebody sent me that news. I gotta go find it. It might have been you, Tech.
All right. So just to be fair, I own a PS4 Pro, but you know where my side lays is more Xbox than anything else. Just because it's always been the better platform for me.
Find it.
You know. I'm about to find it. Yeah, but Seasons is going to be amazing, General. You're going to be missing that. I'm telling you that right now. You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
I found it. Good. I'm good, man. I think I'll play with a brown paper bag, man. I'm good.
Here we go. Here we go. I found it. Here we go. If you're an Xbox fan, you got a lot to be encouraged about. Not only do we have our inventory system coming along with us, by the way, of back compatibility, we have all 4 of our generations in one beautiful concept. Now, what just happened 2 days ago? Xbox Wire gave out this beautiful news, right? Players drive record engagement as Xbox expands cloud gaming to more devices in 2021. Players drive record engagement on Xbox. Two times the engagement, 3,800 different games and billions of hours played. Now let's get down to the bottom of it. I want everybody to know something here. Okay, let's show a community that has evolved and that has changed a little bit. Over 1.6 million seamless upgrades were delivered to Xbox Series X and S owners with smart delivery. That means we were going out there buying those games that just swapped over. We were putting in that money, man. And it was
we didn't have to select
1.6 million of that. One. Here's the beauty. Here's the beauty of being a part of the Xbox community. Over 40% of you joining Xbox for the very first time are playing on the Xbox Series S. Let me repeat that. I'm going to say it loud for the people in the back. Over 40%, Rogue. You're not going to get this type of news from the Game Awards. You're not going to get this type of news from a neutral. You're not going to get this type of news from these gaming
Jeff Keighley.
You know why? Because deep down, they don't root for Xbox.
They never do.
Light scale it. This is nothing to be light scaled about. 40% of people joining Xbox for the first time, Rogue, gaming on the Xbox Series S right now. 40%.
And supposedly that version was supposed to fail because it's all digital. People still believe in physical games.
Talk to me.
You know, and they're like, oh, you know, it's going to be a big return because they're going to realize when they get home that it cannot play discs. It's like people are more well informed these days than before.
This is why. This is
old technology, but people won't wake up and realize that.
Right. This is why people don't really understand Xbox greatness. They don't, because they're one dimensional. They read, they hear what they hear what they hear, and they just go off of that because nobody really gives Xbox its props in the mainstream.
No.
One of the fastest selling Xbox Series X and S markets out of 40 plus launch regions, Europe saw record sellouts in a matter of hours across the UK, France, and Germany. But you didn't hear nothing about that. During November, Xbox Game Pass members played more of their favorites, including Destiny 2. Now, why is that? Beyond Light. Why is that? Rainbow Six Siege. Why is that? Tetris Effect Connected. Why is that? In Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Why is that?
Game Pass.
I'm going to tell you why. Destiny 2 upgraded. Beyond Light upgraded. Rainbow Six Siege upgraded. Tetris Effect Connected. You can connect to anybody around the world. And Star Wars, the Jedi Fallen Order came free with EA Play. That's why.
60 frames per second now.
Now, you tell me what company is offering me that type of gaming. You can't. Bottom line, you just can't. This is why I don't
legal. I like paying my $70 game, my one game.
For a 5 to 10 hour game. You paying $75. Look, man. And look.
But legal, I love my $70 game.
Fact. It doesn't even make sense.
My one game.
I just laugh at that. I just laugh at that. I just laugh at that. Yo, I know all about that, Christopher Hart. We know all about that D-scale game. Don't talk about a D-scale game, please. We over here in next generation, bro. If it's got a D-scale, stop it. You're trying, though, but I got you. You're trying. But, you know, you're D-scaling. So keep your 1080p TVs, yo. You ain't 1440p. You ain't getting it. But Bill Buster, I got you. Ain't nothing but love. I just get tired of hearing that. I get tired of hearing people tell people that they're not a gamer because they don't have consoles. That's my problem. That's a lie. Some people can't afford multiple consoles. It doesn't make them a less gamer. It doesn't. And you can like another console more than you like Xbox. But it doesn't change the fact that more gaming opportunities, more of your gaming investments, and now it's almost about to be done with all this. Xbox don't have exclusives and Xbox don't have games. That's about to be done away with. So it takes time. I understand. I don't want to laugh yet, but my laughter is coming. It's coming. And so, you know, right now it's just fun looking at people try to, you know, they hold it on, man. You know, they heard it on. You can get 60 frames per second with ray tracing, man. When you downscale something, you know, we're talking next generation. So if you're not talking 120 or 4K solid 60 with ray tracing, then stop it. It's a good effort. And like I said,
stop it, Chris.
What's funny
stop
is that
it.
now you're content with lesser. That's what's funny. You're content with lesser. Because, see, that's what happens when you play the big bank.
Demand better.
That's it. Demand better, bro. Y'all problem is y'all settle, but you really don't have an option no more. You don't have an true, Bill Buster. True, they do. Yes, they break. Yes, they do. But watch this. In the history of gaming, bro, no console got worn months and months and months and months and months before its release that this was going to happen. No console. You can't date no console before this that got a category 10 5-month warning about the catastrophe coming.
It was coming.
People trumped it. They trumped it. So now it's like you can't even put people like that. Chill out. Wait till Sony fixes it.
There was a warning, Bill Buster.
Huge warning, Tech.
There was a warning.
But we understand. You think that, oh, it's not going to happen to me. Oh, no, and you got played. And people are out here. The messed up part is people are out here with these brick consoles. They ain't getting no PlayStations. They might get refunded, but they ain't getting no PlayStation. That's why it's quiet out here. You can't get them. All the PlayStation online. You're getting scalped. It's just sad. It's just right now, man.
Let's give it up for the scalpers, man.
It's camera. Yeah.
Yes.
Right now, all the buffoonery in your community, all the nonsense of the PlayStation community is just smacking y'all all up in y'all's face. You got a hybrid console. It's sad. It's just funny, bro. So look, at the end of the day, give it up for the lesbian transvestite game of the year.
We're gonna get canceled so bad.
Give it up.
This is the call out culture.
It is.
Call out, call you out.
It is what it is.
Legal is brutal, boy.
It is what it is, man. It is. Give it up for that. You know what? This is what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say, legal?
They just overlooked Doom. Like it just, and that's what.
Yeah, I was mad about that, yo.
Doom is a Doom
was game. Like a lot of people's favorite game of the year. They just overlooked it like it was nothing.
Fact. Because it was too hard for them, bro. Look, man, the gaming journalists are a bunch of casuals. They're complaining right now about how long Cyberpunk 2027. Man, shut up and let us talk. Let us play these games. Shut up. Y'all just write these articles. We play the games. How about that?
These are the same people screaming for easy mode on Demon Soul.
Look, man.
Tell them like it is, General.
If you're not walking around slashing something once or twice, or having about 3 enemies on the screen, that's their format, man. That's their format. So I don't even understand how you can even bring up experiences on PlayStation when pretty much the experiences are the same. It's just different names for their games. It's the same thing. How many games you gonna play like Demon Souls? How many games you gonna play that are called God of War?
Which show was it? Was it last year's game show that we saw, and we came back and we discussed? It was like, what, another over-the-shoulder game?
You said that. They got mad because you said that, right?
They showed one tonight. What's it called? Remote or something like that?
Oh, yeah. Returnal.
Yeah. It looks like a darker Recore. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a darker version of Recore.
That's right, G-Man. And it's the Netflix of gaming. It's the Netflix of gaming, and what it does is it takes care of people.
Correction, Hulu.
There you go.
Because Netflix don't own half of the stuff that they have, even though
That's
they claim they do. But we're not going to go there. That's another show.
Correction.
Correction.
Say that again. Say that again with the fact. Say that again, Ro.
I said it's the Hulu.
Yeah, okay. Like Hulu.
Because Netflix does not own nothing. They claim that they do.
They own their own independent. Yeah, they own their own independent movies. But she's right. But here's the thing.
Did you hear how she had to take a breath first?
Yeah.
She's like, hello.
Because Netflix just simply doesn't have to. That's a beautiful thing. And you know what? Microsoft simply don't have to own every game on Game Pass for it to succeed either.
And they don't.
No, Phil said that. Phil Spencer did say that.
Service, that's where the money's at. Think about it.
Yeah.
Say, for instance, I come up with Uber, right? I create Uber. Does it mean I have to be the one driving the car? Nope. There you go. That's Microsoft.
He had an interview the other day, didn't he, where he kind of explained the options that developers have, whether they want to go to Game Pass or they want to go to the traditional way of, by unit.
Right.
And, some rather go to Game Pass just because, there's a large number of people there that wants to, play different types of games. And some continue on with the old models like, hey, you know what? I want money per unit. And
Bill, there's not enough awesome games, man. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, bro. Nobody's missing out on anything. If they're gaming, the only people that are missing out are people that don't game. You got it mistaken. There's people who literally play one game.
Or then you got the other people that get all mad about, well, you know what? You know what? You got Game Pass, okay, but you're not supporting the developers. And I've told this many times to many other people. It's like, I am not concerned about supporting developers. That is not my concern.
Right.
My concern is to have fun with the product I have.
That's it.
Their problem is, their concern is to market the game and try to maximize revenue. That's their problem, not mine.
Bill Buster, once again, when was the last Halo game to come out? See, you're just gonna keep messing yourself up.
Man, this dude's a clown.
Hold on. This guy needs to be taught, man. When was the last Halo game that came out?
You think you're being funny?
There hasn't been a Halo game in about 5 to 6
years.
Thank
5
you.
years.
What are you talking about? Keep the same energy. There ain't no energy to keep. I keep telling you, there's no hype around Xbox, bro. It is what it is. When was the last Forza game to come out? It's not our fault that Forza can actually make, the people at Playground can actually make a great racing game. You're saying that, but Forza doesn't even have as many racing games as GT Sport. I don't hear you talking about Gran Turismo. You keep the same energy. And if we want to keep it real, buddy, the most all-time sellingest game on a PlayStation brand is that racing game. So you tell me who's gaming. Because I don't see y'all taking care of that racing game anymore. I just hear a bunch of talk. See, that's what I'm talking about with you. You're saying that people are missing out on games. I got these consoles, but I hear a lot of heat coming out from you to defend PlayStation. Why is that, Bill Buster? That's why I don't like locals. That's why I don't like half breeds. Because if you're really an Xbox fan, let me tell you what they don't sound like. They don't speak your language.
Thank you.
That's why I laughed at you, because you messed yourself up. The minute you said a person that don't play on multiple consoles is not a gamer, you messed yourself up. But you, sir, made yourself look like a fool on this channel tonight, because that's not what gaming is, bro. And that's not what defines a gamer. A gamer actually doesn't even have to have a console. A gamer can be in the arcade spinning quarters every day. He's a gamer, bro.
It sure doesn't matter what platform you play on, whether or not it's PC, Nintendo,
Xbox don't need a game. Xbox don't need no worthy
mobile games have made a massive leap. It doesn't matter what you play on. You are a gamer at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
What I don't like is the fact that people think that they actually sound smart and they're dumb. And you know what I'm saying? And it's offending to me and any other gamer that you're implying that, well, you're not a real gamer.
Because you're one-sided. You're one-sided. You ain't kept no energy. Because look, I ain't hear you bring up Death Stranded. I ain't hear you bring up Days Gone. See, those are the kind of games I know you didn't beat. Prove me wrong. I'm still waiting for a PlayStation guy that comes in here and beat them games. I ain't seen one yet. Come on, bro. You talk about exclusives, but y'all ain't even beating them. You're beating the typical ones like Spider-Man, but who can't beat Spider-Man? Y'all like Spider-Man.
10 hours long. It's 10 hours long. You can beat it in one night.
Spider-Man. Come on, bro. Stop it. Look, there's more games. All right, look, I'll put it like this. Let me speak my language. Halo, Jade Empire, Crimson Dragon, Gotham Project Racing, Forza, Gears of War, Quantum Break, Titanfall, Sunset Overdrive, Alan Wake.
Wake Allen.
Let me see. Those are 10 unique games right there. Hold on. All of them good. I got another one for them. State of Decay.
I love State of Decay.
To change the way we play zombies. Permadeath. See what I'm saying? Like this type of stuff. So I notice that I didn't say Notice that I didn't a Fable. Let's see what else. Sea of Thieves. Stop it, bro. You're gonna catch L's, man. Anytime I see somebody that comes with that Gears, Forza, and Halo weak crap, that's weak, man. Keep that back in 2007.
But you know what?
If it was 2007, you had a case.
But New Legal, you know what? When the Medium come out, they're gonna get their feelings hurt. When Fable come out, they're gonna get their feelings hurt. When Halo Infinite come out, they're gonna get their feelings hurt. When Evolve come out, they're gonna get their feelings hurt. Starfield. Right. Oh, Starfield. Oh, you remember Bethesda? Not anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Bill,
yeah.
Bill, look.
Remember ZeniMax? Not anymore.
Right. Your criticism is cool.
Doom 3, the next Doom, the next Wolfenstein, right? Let me not forget Elder Scrolls.
Facts.
So yeah.
Look at all that diversity.
So when all that comes, and in its full glory, we don't want to hear no crying.
Right.
We don't hear no blood clot crying. None.
Look, man. Look, Bill, the only person that's sounding sensitive right now is you. I'm gonna put this stuff. You're saying that I'm talking about Xbox. Why would I talk about PlayStation if this is an Xbox podcast? Because you said, now see how you just contradicted yourself? Wait a minute. Why wouldn't you? Because you're the one that brought up multiple consoles. You said that. So why wouldn't you bring up multiple consoles? Oh, now because you got facts thrown at you, now people are super sensitive, but your criticism didn't make sense. That's why I said in the beginning, I said, I don't mind people coming up on here, putting their opinions down, laying their groundwork, but make sense. Bill Buster, you haven't made sense, bro. It's like you're trying, but you coming up with the old philosophy stuff. We're in 2020, buddy. It doesn't work. So now,
buddy.
Now you come with this. New Legal, you just want to be surrounded by yes men. I don't think you understand our panel too well.
No.
My chat is not yes men. They say what they want to say. But we are the country club of the Xbox community. So we, the panel, is going to be Xbox strong. We don't dictate what other people say. But like I said, if you come up in this chat room, if you come up in this chat room and you make a comment the way you did and you expect not to get checked, bro, you stupid. So for that,
Leo's just loud, period. That's how he is.
Checked, right? I was like, bro, you must be your first time here.
Right, you got checked. So it's not about you didn't deliver nobody no L. You delivered yourself an L tonight. I don't get L's, bro. I don't get L's. Nobody's oversensitive. People here just make sense on Di-RRec Gaming. We make sense, bro. You have to come in this chat room and make sense, or the chat room will just eat you up, bro. They gonna eat you up. We don't have to play the pity pat. The only thing you said tonight was you was being critical over Xbox, which in fact Xbox showed the only next generational games worth talking about.
Oh, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Oh, don't tell the truth. Don't say that.
Christopher Hart's bringing up Spider-Man. Spider-Man's out. Spider-Man's been done with. He ain't got nothing to talk about.
Christopher Hart's one of our favorites.
Frames on the Spider-Man game.
He's a regular.
Yeah, he's a regular.
He's scared to bring up those games. That's what's funny.
Yeah, Christopher Hart is a favorite of ours.
Facts. Yo, Thomas, talk about it.
He's been around for 30 years. There you go.
That dude's been on me all my life. He's been on me all my life.
You better know.
These dudes up there, look, the only butthurt people is Bill Buster, and we know little Christopher Hart. He be cheerleading hard for PlayStation. He don't be beating no games, though. You love Xbox. That's cool. That's cool. You got a lot to beat, but there's a lot of reasons to love it. And if you love PlayStation, that's cool too. But I always knew this about people who love PlayStation. Let one little thing happen, bro. Don't let that thing happen. You got Spider-Man. Look what he's saying. I got Spider-Man remastered. Why'd you get Spider-Man remastered, Christopher Hart? See,
they had to be pied again.
You do not play the first one
because he got the Ultimate Collection for $70. That's why.
What'd you get the remaster for?
He got the Ultimate Collection for $70.
You got Demon's Souls. Did you not play the first one? Astro's Playroom.
That's a kid's game
for the DualSense. That's a tutorial for the
kid's game.
Oh boy!
And then Sackboy's a
platform. It's for the younger fans, like you
Sackboy.
Astro's Playroom.
No, that's
my nickname.
That's what you think. That ain't what I think. I do my own thing, bro.
Yeah.
I do my own thing. I don't have to have a look. My channel, this is new to my channel. For those like you that don't know, I've been doing my own thing. This panel is new. Outside of the general, Rogue and Tech, they new here. They do a fabulous job. They fit right on in. But before I did this, I actually put up gameplay, unlike you. Anyway, on to the next. Oh yeah, look, you don't hear who? You better have beat Spider-Man. You acting like you did something. You acting like you did something great. But let me tell you something, Christopher Hart. Since you're such a cheerleader for Spider-Man, did you beat Web of Shadows? Did you beat Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2? Did you beat any of those? Did you beat any of those other Spider-Man games prior to just the 2 that popped up on PlayStation? I bet you didn't. Bet you didn't. And we know you didn't. We know you didn't. Because nobody gets that happy over Spider-Man. You just clowned yourself. Yep, I got the Web of Shadows.
Lego just got the horn.
I don't know why y'all like to clown y'allselves. Look what he just said. Do I need to? That's a question of a weak gamer, bro. Wait a minute.
All I know.
You need to tell me.
All I know.
Gas up 2 Spider-Man games. So do you need to do that? Do you need to do that?
All I know. I know this.
Chris, you're going into timeout. Get the hell out of here.
I know this. I know Sony did an EA move where EA basically kidnapped the football license. Because I remember at one point, football was to every developer. You had Tecmo Bowl, you had Game Day, you had a bunch of different people that was able to make a football game. Well, Spider-Man used to be multi-plat. Spider-Man used to be everywhere. So that Sony kidnapped Spider-Man to enhance their first party. That's what happened. That was a sucker move. Because they know that by them having Spider-Man, it's going to sell consoles.
Fact.
Because all you Marvel whores go gigi gaga for Spider-Man. You all do.
General, stop
Facts. Look, Bill Buster, look, let me tell you something. We all cut each other off over here. And look.
And that's why I got the horn.
Look, I'm a king, Bill Buster. When you become a king, then your words might be nullified. But until then, go vacuum my carpet.
Woo!
Get in front of me and dance. Go serve me some grapes, man. Get out of here. He's all right, man. He just butt hurt, man, right now, man.
Really, Chris? How many accounts do you have?
Okay, look. All right, now you got to stop the count. I got you. It's all good. You got the old systems. We believe you, bro. We got you. No, we're not mad at you.
I just watched that trailer for Arc 2. That looks phenomenal. Yo.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't think it was Arc 2.
Wow, bro.
Arc 2 is.
And you said that's an exclusive to Xbox?
That
the one with Vin Diesel.
I think so.
I
think so.
Bill Buster, yeah. I do agree with you right there. God is king, but I said I'm a king here. There's a very distinct description on what I said. Catch another L.
Chris works for the legal team.
He would have got fired.
Taking it. Look, the only person but hurt, man. Come on, bro. You gotta look, Bill Buster. You're not gonna.
Everything comes to PC these
we
days.
laugh over here. We laugh
when it
over
comes to
PC
consoles.
and Xbox go together. So what's your point?
Look,
we don't have a problem with that.
On PC. It's on Xbox. Steam ain't marketing Arc 2. Come on, bro. There you go. You're doing it again to yourself. Steam didn't make sure that Vin Diesel's in that game. Stop it. The legal team.
I know, baby. Not legal. Legal as in law. Oh my God.
In order for you to be immune to L's, that means you've been served them so much. You got a low tolerance now for it. I got you.
Bill, ain't nobody hating on PC. PC is a part of Game Pass, sweetie. We don't hate on that.
Yo, it's all good. Look, man, we got
Ultra Combo.
We got them hurt, but look, man, it's all good. We having fun. How can we hate on PC, man? When Xbox PC hard, Buster, make sense. It gotta make sense. Chris works for the Sony legal team. Yo, what they don't want is for me to cut Rain G4 loose on you. It's gonna be all day laughter up in here. Look, man. Bill Buster, we enjoy you, bro. Like I said, we enjoy you. We enjoy everybody that comes out with us every night.
Even Christopher Hart.
Even when he gets put up, because Christopher Hart fronting. We put up with him for a minute, but then he be fronting, so we gotta put him in the time. I put a dunce cap on him. But
yeah.
All good. He gets used to it every now and then. He gets a little bit too emotional. We don't deal with emotional donkeys, man. We know it's
well, New Legal. This is too much fun for me.
Let's get out of here.
I'm ready to turn.
Let's get out of here. Yo, say your last grievances, General, and get out of here.
So I say this. Today was a day for Xbox to stand out. Today was a day if you're an Xbox fan, but looking at Arc 2, looking at, of course, Perfect Dark. So the rumors are over. It is Perfect Dark. It's going to be a third-person, open world, AAA action with stealth elements, espionage, adventure. They're rebooting the whole series. So Xbox with Warhammer Dark Tides, like New Legal said, we saw a lot of next-gen games. 2021 is going to be an amazing year for Xbox. And to be honest with you, once they get this train rolling, you will not be able to stop. From the Medium coming out in January to Halo Infinite coming out in November on the 20th anniversary, you have nothing to compete with Halo. You have nothing. And I'm going to say it right now. They're taking a year to polish the graphics and animations and everything. A year. The game is done. Joe Staten already said it. The game is done. He played the campaign twice.
Yeah, he said that, man. He sounded like he really enjoyed
all this Xbox hate and talking about you got both consoles and you playing all this, you know what I'm saying, neutral, and you want to be the cool kid at the cafeteria table with your little pudding and your little hat on because you want to be cool. You know what I'm saying? We don't go for it over here. For my Xbox family, Xbox Country Club, Country Club, for the real Xbox fans, we got a taste to see that Phil and them is working, and that you need to get a next gen system. And to quote Rogue, the mighty Rogue, we're not jealous of PC because PC is part of Game Pass, idiots. Okay, but yeah, man. Corny award show, Xbox for the win, and yeah, get some knee pads for Last of Us 2. I'm out.
Sign them off. Signing out the General. Bro, you got the last words in, girl. Lay them out for him.
The only thing I can say about the Game Awards is they dropped the ball in one particular category. It's bad enough that, I mean, I appreciate the fact that they gave it to a female gamer. However, Creator of the Year should have went to J.N. Lopez because her channel is actually called Black Girl Gamers. It's not just about her. She actually gives a voice to all Black girl gamers. Like she, from their Twitch channel, YouTube, everything that they do, she's always adding different Black girl gamers on there because we are so underrepresented. And to give it to Valkyrie, it is what it is. Can't nobody really do nothing about that. But her channel is about her. They should have gave it to the channel where it's about a community of gamers that are all female gamers, especially the most underrepresented in gaming. Is actually who they should have gave it to. But of course, you know, hey, they do what they do, and it is what it is. But shout out to her and everything that she does for the Black girl gaming community. I've also joined her community since I came across it. So it's like to see that.
You Black too?
No. I'm beige. Now let me stop. Let me stop. But for real, they should have did that like the right way. About a channel whose content is not about a single individual. It's about their entire community.
That's true. I agree.
True.
But you know what, Rogue? It's because it's too easy to do that. It's just that's what it is, Rogue. It's just that's why I'm saying, man, this Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna separate people, and I'm glad that a lot of people didn't get a chance to get a hold of it and distort it up. It's everybody, no matter what platform they're playing the game on, gets a chance to get in there and be first on some things for a change. Look. People who have YouTube channels don't always deserve to have the first say so on everything, man. It's not like they're the only people gaming. So, you know, it gives people a chance to get out here, like you said, in the gaming community, show some clips that are going to surprise some people. And, you know, man, speak on what you got and speak on your experiences. It shouldn't always go to YouTubers. I agree. It's just easy. The way I think about it, Rogue, is just easy to promote through people who. It's just easy to do it when the cloud is big around them. It's easier.
That's all it is,
right?
Because she's known all over YouTube, and it's pretty much.
Well, yeah, that's what it is then. You know.
But J.N. Lopez has YouTube. She's on Twitch. She has a website. She has a full community. She represents her own. So she gives a voice to Black and brown girls everywhere and say, hey, if you are a gamer, we got you, sis.
Right. Because I honestly don't know none of them. I don't watch their channel. I don't know none of them. I mean, you know, I guess she's good. She's got to be good at something. Look at Emmanuel A1's talking about Destiny FOMO. Oh, yeah. Now I've heard of her. Yeah, I've heard of her. So I want to hear more positive in gaming community. Too much anger gaming is about coming together no matter what your difference. Facts. I don't disagree with that. It's just it really boils down to company practices, Bill Buster. I think it's more of company practices and the gaming media. With me, it's more like this. We grew up in a time where we didn't have all this negativity. It didn't exist. So I'm talking from experience. I grew up where I hopped on this console, hopped on that console, hopped on. So the negativity wasn't the original feeling. That came later on, Bill. So who created this negativity? Read your history. Sony did. Sony is the corporate. He is the corporal of all this toxicity, all this game is gonna die talk. We're gonna beat this game. Now, is Microsoft guilty of being in the console wars and talking console numbers? Yeah, every gaming company got into the console wars, the sale wars, when we say that. But coming out of the arcade era, exactly, there you go. Coming out of the arcade era, it was about skills. That's right. And you took those skills everywhere you went. So now we're in this culture where it's easy to type some stuff up. It's easy to write an article, give your opinion, and you really don't. It's not based on merit. These gaming journalists are not gaming on these games, man. They're not. But people run to them as if they're the Last Supper. They're what they say is 100% 24 karat gold when it's not. And that's the problem. That's what I shout out. I will always side with the gamers before I side with the industry like that. We the gamers, we the consumers who go out and actually take care of these devs' budgets and take care of these companies. We do that. Like Tech said, we're gamers. We don't care about that. I just want to buy the game and play the game. He's right. That's the mentality of a gamer. But also, let's not ignore the fact that different brands deal with their base differently. And that's a fact, man. And some people are not going to deal with certain brands just simply because of the practices that they have. That's more with me when it comes to Sony. I don't hate Sony. What has Sony ever done to me? I ain't never been hacked by Sony because I'm not going to put my chances up to get hacked. But at the same time, I never liked their controller. I never liked their service, laggy in services. I'm more based on competitive gaming, and I like to be stabilized. And when I saw that the PlayStation brand wasn't stabilized gaming for me, it turned me off. I wasn't into it. The controller, I wasn't into all that. I liked the way I didn't like the Big Duke, but after the Big Duke,
whoa, what?
Yeah, I didn't like the Big Duke. I didn't like that big controller when it hurting my hands and all that good stuff.
You got big hands.
I know, bro. It was still cramping me up. All right, Bill Buster, you take it easy too, man. Thank you, brother. Bro, you so stupid, really stupid. Look, no, but there's more positives that I have on Xbox than I had. And look, I played the heck out of that PlayStation 2, man. But that's what I've always said. And this is my opinion, the best years of PlayStation are long gone. The best feeling to me, because I miss games like Twisted Metal.
Oh, Twisted Metal. If that came back.
Games. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you.
Man, if they brought back Twisted
games,
Metal.
they could never keep. They couldn't keep them. And see, PlayStation hijacked the gaming community. Sony was the first ones to make these long exclusive contracts and fooling the devs and doing all of that. They've already talked about it. Why you think Rockstar won't do that again? Rockstar said, we learned our lesson. We won't ever sign a long contract with Sony like that again because Rockstar suffered. As great as Grand Theft Auto was, and it was stuck on one console that long. But if you read about Sony, they were doing their artists like that, Tech and Roll. They just wasn't in the gaming industry. They were in their music industry too. They did their artists like that. Why you think Prince and Michael Jackson fought against Sony so much? All that bad practices stuff
to get the masters back.
For. Right. That's right, bro. That's right. Why you think that conspiracy is around their heads? Oh, Sony got rid of Michael Jackson and Prince. Why you think people say stuff like that? They say crazy stuff like that. Because they're just basing it off of the malpractices. They don't have to have the facts. They just know how Sony acts. And they just saying stuff. We don't know if it's true or not, but people get that feeling. You see when they got the notorious hack in 2011, they didn't secure their people. Right. So
and people did not get refunds back. They still not getting refunds back for.
And there was a huge lawsuit too back then.
Still not.
They just recently had one in the last couple of years.
Right.
That was last year in Australia. They had a class action lawsuit.
Class action? They be sitting up here trying to downplay that. Like, I don't get that. Like, I have a real reason why I invest in Xbox. And look, I bought a Nintendo Switch. Like I tell people, I don't play it. My kids don't even play it no more. It's like they're burnt out on it. There's no excitement. They don't get no excitement no more from it. So it just sits over there in a lonely place. And I just looking at it every day. I just be like, man, I gotta get. I'm thinking about even buying the new Mario Brothers game with Bowser. Just try to get them to play on it. I'm not this dad that just because I like Xbox. I tell my kids you're not. Now listen. I am guilty of. I'm not paying for PlayStation. You're gonna have to get grown and get a job when you want to play. They coming up in this house, so they ain't gonna wreck my internet. And look, here's the thing. I'm not gonna put my kids on it and risk the fact that their personal information and their identity can get hacked. That's my responsibility as a father. But when they get up on their own age and they want to put themselves out like that, then they got the right to do that. But right now, no. But I will buy Nintendo. Nintendo is family oriented. Look, I like Mario Kart. I don't too much care about Super Smash Brothers, all that button tapping. I like Mario Brothers games, but they're easy, and once I beat them, that's it. I'm serious, y'all. Like I beat them, and that's it. And what happened to Punch Out? What happened?
You can actually get that in the NES app that they have. That is actually in there.
Right. What happened to a brand new Punch Out? What happened to Metroid? Where's Metroid? Metroid still ain't out. Think about that. Where's a great Donkey Kong game? I mean, these are games that made me want Nintendo. When I want to just have some fun, I want those characters. I love those characters. But Nintendo's not doing it for me. It takes violence, but it's true. But yeah, I know, right? I mean, I saw Perfect Dark tonight, right, Rogue? And my feeling of that OG Xbox hit me so good. I was just like, man. And we all know about the Perfect Dark that hit the 360. But if you're a real true Perfect Dark, it took you all the way back to the end of what was it? Was it the GameCube? The GameCube,
I believe so.
Or the Nintendo 64. It was either the 64 or the GameCube that had it when it debuted. I can't remember because I wasn't a true Perfect Dark, but I remember it coming from Nintendo. So look, that's right, Daniel. Facts. Not getting my kids stuff out there, man. So I have my reasons, but okay, it was N64. There it is. Yep, N64, Rogue. N64. We getting that confirmation in right now. So it's a big night. It was a good night, but I don't think anybody was truly shocked at what happened. Rogue, were you shocked?
No, not at all. The only thing that I really cared about was the game creator. Everything else, I already knew how that was gonna go. It wasn't a need for anybody to really watch that because you already knew where it was going. Once they announced the categories like a while back, and then you could see who was up for it, you already knew where it was going. It was like, oh well, since me paying attention to none of that.
Well, I can honestly say I was completely floored about who won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
I was totally surprised. I didn't see it coming at all. I was like, oh. Now you guys know I'm joking.
Yeah, I know, but it's just I don't think nobody was shocked, man. I don't think nobody was shocked. That's when it's that obvious, it's boring.
And I've said this to others, and just to be fair, like I don't like any award shows at all.
Yeah,
it's music. I don't like movie awards. I don't like anything awards. It's just they're pointless to me. With the game awards, I feel the same way. It's just each category is just pointless. Just give me a whole show of trailers.
Well, you know what, Tech? It's a celebration for devs. I get it.
Yeah.
But there was a YouTuber who predicted this show. I actually posted him up on Twitter today. He predicted the show. He says we already know Perfect Dark is going to win all these awards, but the one
Perfect Dark.
Yep. That's right. The one that they lost though was the gamer. The one that the gamers actually picked. They didn't win it. And like he said on his YouTube video, that's the only one that matters to us. He's got a point because all the rest of them come from the gaming journalists, the media. That's all of them doing that. Of course they're gonna, like he said, of course they're gonna take care of themselves. Of course they're gonna, they're gonna do that. Look at the cast. Come on, man. The Last of Us really didn't have no competition. It was a landslide. No. But when it got to those games, when it came to them gamers, though, the gamers spoke, and Ghost of Tsushima was the better game. And if you want my opinion on it, I agree. Because Ghost of Tsushima is a game that embodies true gaming. It have no agenda. You could learn a little bit from it, learn a little bit of history from it. It's a learning thing, along with a great story. It had some Assassin's Creed elements in it. Of course,
it had a lot of Assassin's Creed elements in
it. Facts. I'm just trying to be nice. I know. Let's just for once act like we don't know.
Okay, hold on. Oh, really? For real? Had
Assassin's
Creed?
There you go. Wow. And at the end of the day, the fighting mechanics, oh my goodness. But at the end of the day, Ghost of Tsushima is more of what a video game is. When I say supposed to be, I'm not knocking innovation, but I'm just saying get what it is. The beauty of games is that we escape our realisms. That's the beauty of it. Just like a movie. Live action movies, we know, people get all these bullets shot at them and they come out with just a scratch. We know that's not real, but it's the movies. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Right. Catch me out there in GTA streets and see what I be doing.
Right. It is what it is, and we watch movies to be entertained. We know it's not real, so that's the whole point. What? Of games, man. We want to escape our reality and enjoy the fantasy while we are controlling the character. We're controlling that character, but we're in a non-reality space, and that's what gaming brings. When we start bringing all this reality elements to gaming, you got now. That's why you saw all that backlash, because you got all these people who are offended. You got these people who want to stand up for their agenda. You got these people over here that's being neutral, and gaming shouldn't be about a war like that. It shouldn't be an emotional war. It shouldn't be like that. Gaming should be, I played this game and I thought it sucked. Well, what makes you think it sucked? Well, because it had this and this and this and this and this in it. Well, I liked it because it had this and this and this and this. Not, oh man, they were dogging out Christians or Muslims or Buddhists in this game, and you got people over here that believe in those religions. Now they're feeling bad. They don't want to buy the game because you're dissing their religion, and you got these people over here throwing their flags up. You got this woman over here looking like a man. It's just, bro, once it gets too weird, you start to lose the essence of gaming, and then people are getting bitter and they're stressed and they're not having fun. So you take away the fun, you take away the soul, because gaming is supposed to be fun at the end of the day. And that's my opinion on it. I just think that's what Rogue was elaborating on. I think it's become a little political now, and we got to get away from that. Come on back to the light. We need to get on back to the light. And what I saw tonight from Microsoft, all kind of light. I didn't see no agendas in those games. Did you? Let me know.
I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna have to buy some additional storage because I ain't got it for all the stuff that I want to play. Like my list just keep growing.
That's true.
Growing and growing and growing. I'm like, Lord.
Well, you
I don't have infinite storage.
You can move your serious games over to a hard drive and just let it sit there as a shelf, right?
Yeah. I know. I just need to get one.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you don't have an SSD yet. Oh, I'm sorry, Ro. Okay. Never mind. That hand about to smack me. So, Tech, you got an SSD, right?
What, the little card?
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked one up.
Okay. See, the thing about that, the reason why I was reading an article about it, because there's a lot of people that's like, man, why they only come in 1 terabyte and all that stuff. Well, Microsoft is looking at it like this. These next generational games are so great and so nice looking, and they're large, that they're looking at it like this. You're going to be probably playing between 5 games. You're going to be too involved. In this next generation, there's not going to be a reason to have about 20 games on your storage.
True.
So that's why they made it like that. And then plus it's integrated with the consoles, with the S and the X. So it's going to be a lot faster once you get enough of those the Xbox games.
So what I've been doing is
that's right.
I put the Xbox One games on a traditional hard drive.
Right. There you go, Tech.
And then keep all the series, optimized games
on the SSDs.
On the SSD, yeah. That's what I've been doing.
That's what I got now. I got those on my S, and then all the other ones are on my old Xbox that I'm
you go.
A different TV.
That's right. That's how you're supposed to do it. For people that don't know or didn't know, that's how you do it. So because as more and more of these Xbox games come out, you're gonna want to put them over the SSD because that's where the smart delivery technology is gonna be in that SSD. All that's being transferred in that.
It's
so
all optimized.
You to move faster. Your loading times, all that's coming from that. All right, Tech. Well, you last, brother. You next.
I got nothing, man.
I know.
It's
nothing to say. I know, bro.
I got nothing to say. It's been fun as always. I gotta go back and look at some of these videos because I did miss like the first hour. I didn't know they started this early.
I missed majority of it, but shout out to Hyperfade Gaming. They was actually streaming it, so I was able to watch it on his channel. The last hour of it, they had me laughing.
Hyperfade Gaming is raw, bro. We know what to get out of him. Yo, you know what? Let's do something special tonight. Anybody in the chat got any last words to say? Who's getting the last one up here? We're gonna wait. What do y'all think about the Game Awards tonight?
Somebody still in there?
Yeah, they in there. Yeah. We'll give them time.
See, why do I when I look at participants, I only see myself and Rogan there, or Rogan Legal. I don't see anybody else.
That's crazy. You've been saying that for a minute.
I don't know why you can't.
I don't know why. I don't know why he can't see nobody.
Like I see the chat and I see the people that have been chatting, but if you open up the list of people that's supposed to be in there, I don't see the names at all.
Yeah, I see the names. What do you think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the Game Awards? Don't be scared now.
They're so floored and amazed how it went that they have no words to say.
Come on, somebody up in that chat got something to say. I know y'all do. They be in there wilding all night long, man. They ain't got nothing to say now.
You got quiet now, yeah.
Well, I think most of them said what they had to say earlier in the chat. Like the real shit, I was shocked about that Perfect Dark though. Nobody was shocked at that bullshit. You right, nobody was.
It was just, look, to me, it was more. It wasn't even more. It was a PlayStation show. They were killing me with all the Last of Us stuff. It was like a funeral, man, for that series. I mean, we had the guitar playing, we had the songs, we had all this. I was like, come on, man.
It was so funny. Like the dude who was accepting the awards, he was like just nonchalant about it.
Okay, here we go. We got some. We got two of them. Good. We got Emmanuel won. A1, Xbox clearly won. Aaron Greenberg saying temper expectations means new, big, and now. Aaron Greenberg did his thing. He did. He set a good tone. And man, I'm telling you like this: the streets is talking about Perfect Dark Zero. So congratulations to Xbox. I agree with you. Despite the wins and the losses tonight, but like I said in the beginning, shout out to all the devs working hard during this pandemic. Everybody stay safe. It's crazy out here. Stay safe and sound. We don't want anybody over here losing their lives during this pandemic. We care about you. Period. Some things are bigger than gaming, and we're talking about a certain thing that's bigger than gaming, and that's our lives. Take care of yourselves. Newsom says Perfect Dark Art 2 the GOAT in Fortnite, Flight Simulator, Yakuza 3, 4, 5, and 6. It was amazing.
And don't forget they're bringing the Blood Gulch map in Fortnite.
Spiritual reboot of Dead Space. I love it. See, he speaks that language. Because I was like Tech. I didn't know there was a 3, 4, 5, and 6 Yakuza. I didn't know that road. So I was sitting there looking at that. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I just thought it was the number 1, number 2, and like a dragon.
Play. Right. They're making me want to go on and start playing the Yakuzas now to get ready for them.
Dude, you haven't played them yet?
I started, but I haven't beat them all.
Yeah, so I played the first one, and I think me and General told you they were good. But
y'all were the ones that got me gaming on it.
So it's brutal, like the first 9 chapters of the first game. Like it's so brutal, you want to put it down. You don't want to play anymore. Right? That was my thoughts when I first started playing. Then after like the 8th or 9th chapter of the first game, it's just started taking off. Okay. Right. It was really good.
Because you're right, I'm like kind of like bored. So
yeah.
I get out of that.
No, I had the same feeling too. You just got to fight through it. Keep going through the chapters. Okay. And I'm telling you, once you hit chapter 8 or chapter 9, it just starts rolling and it doesn't stop.
Okay.
Right. And it continues on until the next Yakuza too.
Then you got G-Man 2015 in the building. I missed most of it, but yeah, not fun. Just good to see some Xbox announcements. Yeah. Left 4 Dead sequel coming to Xbox. Facts. Rain G4, the big homie. Shout out to the panel and chat. Yo, shout out to you, Rain. Mr. Kima, my man's for life. Mr. Kima, Art 2 is exclusive to Xbox. That's Kima, baby. Yup, it is. And you know what? It makes me want to play that game because now it's in a gaming setting. Like it's not that, like how it was, like building communities and all. I didn't get into that.
So it's not going to be like that? I hope not.
From what I saw, it wasn't. It looked like more of a video game type.
Okay, because I do have the first one. I bought the first one because I was intrigued because of the whole dinosaur setting.
Facts. I couldn't do it.
And then when I got into it, I ran around naked the whole time because I couldn't live. I couldn't stay alive.
Yeah, man.
I would die of hunger. I get sick. I get cold, and I get eaten by a dinosaur.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I didn't. Man, I got off that game.
You not surviving out here.
Crazy story. Facts. Yeah, with me, I just look at it like it was a PlayStation show. It was like a good farewell to their accomplishments. The PlayStation community took care of that console. They whooped butt the last gen. They sold tons of consoles. They didn't play a lot of games, but they made some games count. Spider-Man count.
They didn't play a lot of games, but they sold those consoles though.
Yeah, they sold the hell out of them consoles though. But Spider-Man was out of all their games, Spider-Man was their number 1 game coming out of their generation. Think about that.
One game.
Mega numbers. The rest, I thought God of War would have went out the roof, but it only did like 5 million. I was like, all that talking, and that was the shocker for me. But the Spider-Man game, hey man, I guess when they just went bananas over the fact that Spider-Man wasn't going anywhere else. I guess the nostalgia.
I tell you what, if Disney/Marvel get them rights back, they're gonna have to come up with something.
Well, Rogue, that's the sad part. Because, see, Sony got that Spider-Man. The only thing I can think of, Rogue, that's why you see when Sony comes out with a Spider-Man game, that's why you see the suit like it is. It's always like this weird type of Spider-Man suit. It's not really the true amazing Spider-Man suit because that Spider-Man belongs to Marvel.
Yep.
Now, Capcom has that Spider-Man, but Capcom doesn't make a Spider-Man game. They don't do anything. The last one that they made was what? Capcom versus
the fighting game.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Marvel versus Capcom. Spider-Man was in that. Exactly. As a fighting character, but you just can't. The other ones was what? Ultimate Alliance in there. But that's how you get them. But I feel what you're saying. Like we need. What gets me, and that's another practice with Sony. What cracks me up is Sony's so stuck on losing something, losing their. It's like they're trapped. They're trapped into this exclusive world with their base because they know their base is just crazy over the word exclusive. But their base don't understand a character like Spider-Man should be able to be played by everybody.
And we gonna tell you that they make movies and a game for something they can't merchandise.
That's right.
You can make it, but you are making $0 off merchandise because guess what? You don't own the merchandising rights.
Yeah, they don't own that. Yeah, they don't own that. So it's just one of those weird things. It's one of those weird things. It's unfortunate, but to me, I've accepted it. I'm like, you know what? Because I know when people keep getting fed the same food, they get tired of it. And you can only prostitute Spider-Man for so long. You can only swing around in the city for so long. That's why I'm like, yo, eventually, what are you gonna do with Spider-Man? What are you gonna do that hasn't been done? Like, because
bro, they recreated his life story so many times. Like,
all right, because what's gonna end up happening is there's gonna come a game like a Spawn or an X-Men or a Superman game that's gonna make Spider-Man look pathetic. And that I don't want to see because Spider-Man don't deserve that. You know, Spider-Man is the homie, Peter Parker. I ain't got no problems with Peter Parker, but you're ruining it because you're gonna wake up somebody to be like, you know what? All right, check this out. This game's coming exclusive on Xbox. And if it's Spawn, man, if it's, I'm telling you, if it's even like the Hulk, it's gonna cause problems. Because Spider-Man isn't the only most popular Think about if they made a Wolverine and it's just gory. They make a Wolverine and just have him out there, man. They take him back to ancient Japan because Logan's over a century years old anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Get him out there with the Silver Samurai story with Lady Deathstrike. You got an instant killer right there. And you think people gonna be sitting over there looking at Spider-Man like, man, all I do is swing on my way through a city, and they're over there doing all these systematic combos with Wolverine, cutting people's heads off and arms off. Man, that game over there looks tight. That's what's gonna end up happening if they don't calm down off this Spider-Man. They're gonna make somebody mad, like Rogue said. Some character's gonna come out of some universe, and Microsoft's gonna get that exclusivity, and it's not gonna be funny anymore. Yeah, like a Gambit. Straight up.
Like, I feel like Marvel is working on getting them full rights back. And then once that happens, because they have this deal with them to make this last Spider-Man movie, then after that, it's a little questionable
because
with their contract that they got. So
they had to sell $1 billion. That's what ended up happening. What was it? The Homecoming? What was the last one?
I don't remember.
Away from Home.
Away from Home. That's another thing that gets me. The titles don't even make no damn sense for a Spider-Man movie. Homecoming, Away from Home. These are Spider-Man games. I mean, these are Spider-Man movies.
You know, the next one's gonna be Home is gonna be in it.
Right. Exactly, bro.
You heard it here first.
Facts. Like, who comes up with the titles for these names for a Spider-Man movie? So, yeah, they made $1 billion, Rogue. So it is what, and that contract is weird because just when I thought I had
weird contract,
yeah, it flip flopped. It did some other stuff. It was a lot of stuff that changed in there.
Because I'm still trying to figure out why would Sony agree to that. You can't merchandise it at all because you're giving up 40% of your ticket sales off the top,
right?
Plus anything extra. Like, really? So why did you even agree to that? You're not making no money off of it.
Because what they
give it away.
Right, because what they did, they got Marvel at his low point, right? And Marvel went bankrupt, I think. They went bankrupt. So that left a lot of things on the table. Sony immediately grabbed Spider-Man. They took it. But they grabbed it so fast that, like Rogue said, they're not thinking. They didn't think to get the merchandise aspect off with it as well. So when Disney got a hold of Marvel, they did their investigation. And when they realized that they couldn't get Spider-Man back, because they was like, dude, we need Spider-Man. And then they realized, damn, Sony took it and they pretty much got it. They own it. So they was like, we can't get them. We can't get them back like that. So Sony was like, I mean, Disney told Marvel, look, you need to get the merchandise rights because that way you can make some money off of Spider-Man. They got that. And so now it's a battle because it's just like Rogue said, the merchandise is what advertises. So
that's what makes the money.
Right. So it's funny because the way you say that, that's why you see that on the cover of that first one, it says Marvel Spider-Man. It's not, it doesn't say Sony Spider-Man, it says Marvel Spider-Man because that case is merchandise.
By Marvel.
Right, that disc is merchandise. So the deal with that was the movie. Remember, they was like, okay, we'll let you have the movie, but we're gonna come in here and make this video game. And that's why it had to be exclusive because that was a deal between them.
It's funny. It's funny how these companies and these entities battle it out about how the verbiage should go. Right. While us, the consumers, like, I just know it's Marvel and I want Spider-Man.
That's it. Bro, you remember when we found out that Marvel was only getting 5%? 5% of the movie, man. And then they had that battle. So it's not like it was all handy dandy. They actually didn't like that. And you remember they had a meeting. And then they were about to just be like, look, we're taking Tom Holland back. We're shutting everything down. There ain't going to be a Spider-Man movie. And then they had to go renegotiate it. And then it came out that Marvel ends up with 25% now. So it's not like
25% more than what they had first.
They only get 5%. It was getting nothing. They was getting nothing. That's what I'm talking about. That practice, that Sony practice. It's classical, y'all. It's classical. Sony only looks after for Sony, man. And look, it's a good thing, but then it's like it's just the way they do it. I'm not knocking them, but it's just the way they do things. Like, come on, man. You got Marvel that proved that they can make billion-dollar movies left and right. The Thanos series, the Endgames, billions. The Avengers, billions. And then even the ones, when it was just Iron Man, Thor's, billions. The Hulk, billions. Black Panther, billions. Come on, man. Then you gonna come to Marvel and tell them, and Disney, you tell them they're gonna make 5% off of Spider-Man, and they're the ones making the movie. Come on, man. Come on.
Right, they do all the casting, they do all the work.
They do all the work now,
and then they taking all your money.
Right? You only gonna get 5%. So when it all came down, right? When it came down to the talking, all the smoke, Venom comes out, and then you see who's who. Venom couldn't even sell $1 billion. Game over. Game over. Got up to 800 million. That's as best that Sony could do. So Marvel had a case. Without us, you can't do $1 billion. That's exactly why.
Like, go bring Venom on back. You tried. You tried. Bring him on back.
That's it. So Venom now is a hostage. They got my man Venom. They got my man Morbius. See, all these little key little factor elements they got. They found out that they got him. So Carnage, they got him. So it just sucks because Sony don't really do the characters justice. They don't do them right. So that's why everybody's like huffing and puffing when Sony got them. When you found out they got them, you kind of like, man, damn. You know, it's not like Sony really does these characters justice. So
because they even in this new movie, they bring it back old villains. Right. Which tells me that y'all got nothing to work with.
Yeah, it is what it is. We out of here, y'all. We out of here. Good show. Good talks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, like I said, shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for making the channel what it is. We hit over 900, y'all. We will be doing a giveaway soon. I just enjoy talking gaming, y'all. And y'all really allow me to do what I enjoy. I don't take it for granted. And every time I do this, man, I have so much fun with y'all. And I just want to say thank y'all for allowing me to voice my opinions and represent you guys. Thank y'all for letting me do that with Rogue. Tech and the general. I know it's getting late. Tech's telling me, let's get out of here. Roga talked with me all night. Tech's like, look, we're getting out of here. Don't make me come to your house. We got to get out of here, man. They're beating me up. They mean to me on the channel. But check us out, man. Always remember, keep it gaming. Chase the one up in life, man. Shout outs to the Mighty Xbox community chat room out there. Shout outs to all the real gamers out there. And we'll see y'all next time.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't stop. See y'all later. Y'all come back now, you hear?